the song with your heart. Play the song with your heart.
It's broke my heart a little bit. So the Steelers, it was announced hours ago that Russell Wilson will be getting first team reps in practice, and he will be the starter for
They said he was going to be the
the
starter. Or he
Steelers.
was going to be with. From what I saw, the tweet I saw, they said he was going to get some first team reps, pretty much kind of like so he can at least get an opportunity to compete for a spot for the QB1 position.
Well,
I don't recall seeing it was something that said he was going to start.
Well, I think what I saw is that they were insinuating that he's pretty much going to start, and that Justin Fields is going to go to the bench. That's what I saw. So, regardless, if he starts, then oh my god, like this is a disaster. Like I don't get it. I don't get why you would put Russell Wilson in such a bad offensive line. It's not like he's going to have like a whole bunch of weapons. He's going to have a quality offensive line that he can work with. If this was Russell Wilson like 10 years ago, absolutely, like no hesitation, I would start Russell Wilson because he can scramble, he can make stuff out of nothing. He was one of the better improvisers in the NFL. But this is like, what is he, 35 years old, Russell Wilson? Like the dude is old as dirt and he can barely run now. He's basically he's getting close to statue level at this point. And he's what is he, 5'10"? Like the dude is miniature size. I just don't understand it. I understand that Russell Wilson and Mike Tomlin, they had a deal. Mike Tomlin is probably staying true to his word that, hey, you're the starter no matter what. But man, like Justin Fields, bro, the team is 4-2 under him, and he is able to just take a negative and make it a positive. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. Does he take too long to read defenses? Absolutely. But overall, just his ability to utilize his legs and his ability with his arm to just make big play after big play at times, I just think it's a missed opportunity for the Steelers in that they're gonna wish that they not make this decision because against the Jets are going, man, they hungry. They ready. They coming for blood. They're like, yo,
Yeah.
we gotta win these games. This is a do or die game for the Jets. And for you to put Russell Wilson in, oh my God. God bless him.
This is okay. So I see a tweet from Adam Schefter says Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin said Russell Wilson is in consideration to start Sunday night's game against the Jets. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like seriously, Justin Fields has 10 total touchdowns, only one interception, by the way. He's completed 66% of his passes. And honestly, can you truly say, yes, he has a little fumble problem, but I mean, it'll smooth over the season, hopefully. But like, can you truthfully say that the games that the Steelers lost was full single-handedly Justin Fields' fault? I don't think you can. I really don't. I don't understand why this dude. I know Russell, the veteran, superiority, blah blah blah, all that crap. Let me tell you something. I don't think Russ is going to be playing any much better ball than Justin Fields is. And the fact that you're going to try to throw Russ in there against a pass rush like the Jets, and Russ can barely move, and he's coming off a calf injury, that doesn't even make sense to me. And if why all of a sudden this week, if Russ, my thing is Russ was suited up on the sidelines. Was he just wearing a uniform just because? Or what? I don't understand what's going on with that. Why all of a sudden now you want to throw Russ into the fire against a team that got so much momentum coming? They argue got more momentum than you, even though they've been losing games. Because now they got Devontae Adams and they fired up now, all this other stuff. But I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like no one wants to see Russ play football in 2024. Like, let's be honest here. We seen what it was when he was in Denver. Sean Payton couldn't fix him. He's cooked food. I'm sorry.
Right. And then you have Arthur Smith as the play caller. Like, come on now. Like, you think that's a match? Like him and Russell Wilson are going to be a match? I prefer Justin Fields over Russell Wilson because Justin Fields, he can overcome certain things that just the Steelers offense is lacking. And for Mike Tomlin to do this, I mean, I get it. Like, you're a man of your word, but good God, at the detriment of your team. Like, I wonder what the locker room is feeling right now, because all
They
I hear is
probably
like Justin
confused
Fields.
too.
Yeah, all I'm
I
hearing.
mean, all
Yeah,
the teammates have been coming out in support of Justin Fields and all this other stuff, and then you do this. Like, why? What are we doing here? And like, you're limiting your offense because, for like you just said, for Arthur Smith's failures in as far as scheming up routes and stuff, at least Justin Fields can scramble.
yeah,
Russ
and
will
he can move
create
on the
more
run.
sacks than trying to do extra stuff in the pocket. Justin Fields, he's mobile, but he doesn't create sacks like Russ does.
No. And that was the thing. Like, I remember, like, when he was with the Bears, people were complaining, "Oh my God, he runs into sacks," and he did run into sacks. But like this season, like, he's done a better job of like protecting himself, making sure he doesn't run into sacks too much. Russell Wilson, I just don't see how this benefits him at all, because too many times that Steelers offensive line has got beat. Broderick Jones, like, all them dudes, man, like, they just can't protect Justin Fields for too long, and it's going to come back to bite him if they do in fact start Russell Wilson. I don't know if Mike Tomlin's trying to prove a point, like, oh, Russell Wilson is washed, so once he looks terrible this game, I'm gonna keep Justin Fields as a starter for the remainder of the season. But man, like, when, like, these are grown men.
Even still, if that was the case, if you wanted to show that he was, just come out and say, yeah, he ain't practiced good enough, we're sticking with Justin Fields.
And then it's the regular season. Like, every win is important, every loss is important. Like, it is important to get as many wins as possible. And for you to experiment during the middle of the season, it's just a major risk for a quarterback that we've seen for the past 3-4 years not look like himself. I just don't see it at all, man.
Just let me be me.